n8n is one of the best softwares ever created because they allow you to automate anything you can actually think of. But the thing is, like, there are multiple ways of using this platform. So some people like to run it on their own server, some people like to run it on their computer, and some people just buy it directly from the n8n website. And it kind of was confusing when I started using the platform. Like, there are pros and cons to all of the different ways you can use it. So this video is basically explaining all the different ways because I've actually tried all of them, like all the 3 ways which I have found of using n8n. Like, you can just watch this video, figure out what's going to be the best thing for you in terms of how much does it cost, how robust it is, meaning like how many workflows can be handled, whatever. And by the end of it, you will have like a pretty clear idea, like, okay, this is the right one for me, this is the right one for me. And also like a lot of cool tricks you can use to basically save money and possibly get access to n8n for free as well. So the first option is going to be you simply buy directly from their website. So you go to n8n.io. This is known as n8n cloud, by the way, and you can get started with the free trial from here. And this is not like an affiliate link. Like, I don't actually use this product, so I won't promote it. Like, I don't use n8n cloud, but this is the simplest and the easiest way to get access. So you can see it's like 24 euros a month, which I think is around $28 a month if I'm not wrong. And yeah, you can just click on the start free trial. They're gonna start your trial, and then you can update your credit card information, and then you can start paying. And this gives you around 2500 workflow executions. So let's say I have a simple workflow that whenever someone submits a form on my website, then like, let's say a Google sheet will be updated with the response of the form. That will be counted as one workflow execution. So I can run this same workflow like 2500 times. I can run 25 workflows like 100 times. The total number of executions I get every single month is going to be 2500, which is like good enough for most people. It's around like 80 to 100 workflows like every single day, like 80 to 100 workflow executions, which is a lot for most people. But if you want to run it at higher volumes, this probably won't be ideal for you. And you can have like unlimited steps in a workflow, by the way, so that's totally fine. So it gives you like 2500 workflow executions, but I think you only get like 5 concurrent executions. So what I understand is, like, you basically can run at the same time only 5 workflows which are active. So let's have a workflow so like, let's say someone submits a form and I trigger off 7 different workflows. Now I won't be able to do that because at once only 5 workflows can be actively running. So this is what I understand. I have not actually paid money for this, so I'm not completely sure. You can like do a bit more research if you want to, but that's what it says. So yeah, it's kind of decent to get started, but obviously because it's very easy to use, it's very simple to use, it's also going to be the most expensive option. That's just how things are in a software. If something is very easy to use, they usually charge more because they know like non-technical people will be using it, and technical people know how to use complex stuff, so that's why they make it cheaper for them. Yeah, that's like the weird way things happen. Like, this is true for any software. Like, a lot of the software companies are actually built on just making like stuff which is complicated for normal people to use into easy to use form. For example, n8n, like, you can do all of this for free as well, whatever n8n is allowing you to do by writing code, but it allows you to like not write code and make, like, it basically makes it easier for you to create automations compared to you actually writing code. So again, that's why it's more expensive. Like, all of these coding languages, whatever, they're available for free, but because you cannot use it, that's why n8n is charging you money for access to the same. So that's going to be the first options. A couple of tips to help you related to this. So if you actually want to like buy their plan directly from them, like this starter plan, if you want to do it, don't buy directly from them. You can go over to this website and they'll provide you, like, it's actually my site, so I've built out this ecosystem to basically help you save a lot of money whenever you're buying softwares, anything online. And yeah, it's basically like the same exact thing as you buying from them, but you can just enter your email when you're checking out, and it's only like $159 a year compared to like $350 a year if I'm not wrong. Like, you can do the math, it's around $30 a month, so 12 threes are 36, so around $350, $360 a year. So yeah, if you buy from n8n, you pay them $360 a year. If you buy from us, you pay us like $159 a year. And yeah, it's the same exact product. It's private access. It will be activated on your own email, so you don't have to worry like I'm gonna give you like a sharing account or something. You can buy from here. If you actually want to buy it, it'll save you like half your money without costing you anything extra. So yeah, that's how you can get it at half the price, so you can buy from here. Now if you don't want to buy, like a lot of people do it, I have not actually done this, so I won't tell you like if this is a good strategy or not, but on paper it makes sense. So what you can do is you can just use multiple email accounts to create like unlimited free trials. So if you come onto their website, you can see they have a free trial over here. So you can click on the start free trial, and they just ask you like the name, your company email address, whatever, and you don't actually need like a professional domain. You can use any email address over here, and you can just use like multiple email accounts to get access to like unlimited free trials. So then you might be wondering like, Soumya, like how will my workflows be saved, whatever. What you can do is like, let's say I'll open up my n8n, like let's just pretend it's like on a free trial account hypothetically. What I'll do is I'll open up like a random workflow. Which one do I open? Yeah, let's say this one. Like this is the workflow which occurs whenever someone for my WhatsApp software buys my software. So like let's say you created this workflow and today your trial is ending and you want to get like you plan on creating like a new trial account tomorrow as well. All you need to do is simply like download all of the workflows one by one. It's going to be downloaded on your computer. Then you can create like a new n8n account. So I'll actually like do it live in front of you so that it makes sense. So there are a lot of 10-minute email services like companies which basically give you access to a temporary email address for like 10 minutes. You can get access to them, like they all work, they all are free. So let's say I sign up here, I like use any one of them, and I'll just create like a new account in n8n, like waiting for it to load. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll come here, I'll click on get started. I'll enter my name over here, Soumya, whatever. I'll enter the email address which you got, paste the email address. Okay, I actually have to type it out. I cannot like paste it. What is it? Like, Reciford, my monitor is very small. Reciford345@miramax.com. Reciford. What the heck is happening, man? Reciford 345 miramax.com. Shit, bro. I placed my monitor way too far ahead from me. Shit. Yeah. After that, just enter a password. Any password works. And over here you can just enter anything. So I just like name it sales and whatever. And yep. Start 14-day free trial. And then you can just like enter this questionnaire, whatever they have. Just like will take some time, obviously it's annoying, but yeah, they're giving you access for free, so just enter whatever you want to do. I'm just like clicking anything, I'm not even reading it. So yeah, you can invite team members if you want to. It's gonna like start your workplace, so they're actually creating like something on their cloud so that you can access it, and then after like 1 minute it will probably be launched. So yeah, click on start automating, and now n8n is going to open up. You can see it's under your own name, whatever. So salegen.app.n8n.cloud. Click on create a workflow, and now you can click on this button and click on like import from file, and you can simply like upload the exact workflow which you just downloaded, and you can see it will be added. So obviously you have to connect your account, so you have to connect your Stripe account again, you have to connect whatever accounts you have created. So yeah, it will obviously require you to connect your accounts whatever again, but that should be pretty much sorted, like not very complicated. So that's how basically you can get unlimited free trials and you never have to pay for n8n. It's obviously a hassle, not very smart if you plan on using it for a lot of stuff. And I mean, like if you do plan on using it for a lot of stuff, like just pay the money, it's not that expensive. So yeah, if you don't want to buy, you can do this thing unlimited times. And I've actually attached the documentation on how to import and export workflows. I just did it live in front of you, so I don't think so you'll be requiring it. Very easy, just download it and upload it. Otherwise you can just like simply get access to it unlimited times. The next thing which you can do is known as self-hosting. So if you don't know, like n8n is an open source software. So basically an open source software is like someone created a software somewhere, someone wrote all of the code and everything, and then they just like uploaded it on the internet for free. So for example, like OBS is in yeah, so you can see like open broadcaster software. So it's like a screen recording software. So these people created their code, whatever they created their software, and then they like made it open source. So anyone can download it and they can like get access to it. And like you might be wondering like, okay, Somil, like I cannot download n8n like an app and run it. That's because you can actually do it as well. So self-hosting is basically like if you access my software or any software in the world and it's like on a website. So basically it's being hosted in our servers. So we have like a server in the cloud and we are like running it over there so that you don't have to run it on your computer. For example, like if I'm using like Microsoft Word and it's like an app on my computer, then my computer is hosting the software. But right now I'm on Google Docs because Google is hosting like the Docs software on their own servers. So I'm able to basically like use this thing without actually having to download any app or something. So that's basically how it works. So n8n is open source, meaning they have like released their code to the public, like how exactly everything works. You can use it for free by running the code on your servers. So either that can be your computer. I'll tell you like how you can do that later. That is going to be 100% free, but obviously there are some cons as well if you like run it 24/7 on your computer. But self-hosting I think is the best way to do it. I actually use that. So if you can see like my n8n starts from n8n.salesgen.com, so you can like actually run it on your servers, you can run it on your servers, computer, whatever, and then you can connect your own domain as well and basically use it. So this is running on my own server right now, this is connected to my domain, and I can basically get unlimited access to the exact same thing. So yeah, n8n is open source, meaning you can host the code and run it on your servers. You have to pay for a cloud server to run the free code. So their code is free. Using n8n is free if you use it under the self-host license, meaning you actually self-host it, you run it on your servers. That's free to do. n8n won't charge you a penny. Anyone can do it. n8n won't even ask you for your credit card information or your email address, whatever. But you actually need to have the infrastructure to run it. So you need like the cloud servers, whatever, the thing which is going to be required in order to actually like host it. Like you need a cloud server because like you just like access n8n from your computer right now, right? That's because n8n is running it on their servers and you're able to use it. So similarly now, because n8n is not that grateful, like not that generous, sorry, that they will actually lose money by paying for free access so that you can use the product for free, and like they won't lose money, right? So they're not willing to like host it on their servers and give you free access. So they've given you the code, that's for free, but now you have to create your own infrastructure, you have to create your own servers, and you can like run it. So yeah, in terms of cost and performance, this is like the best one because contrary to popular belief, like you don't actually need like a lot of resources. Like you don't need to have like a crazy infrastructure for hosting n8n. It's not very like, it does not require a lot of resources, so it's going to be very cheap, like much cheaper than getting it from n8n cloud. And the cool part is like they give you unlimited workflows, unlimited executions. Like the only bottleneck in terms of how much you can use, like what all you can do with n8n, is going to be how strong your server is. So if the server, the computer on which you're running it, if that has only like 8 GB of RAM and you're trying to do like a million workflows in a second, that won't work. But you can always upgrade the server and it's very affordable, like upgrading it and everything. And self-hosted version is like the best version in terms of both cost because it's very affordable and also in terms of performance. So the only con right now is like, I literally just said that like when something becomes kind like harder to use, then it is more cheaper. Sorry, yeah. And if something is very easy to use, it's like more expensive. So yeah, setup is kind of like a complicated thing because you have to like connect your domains, reverse proxies, SSL setup, like all of the complicated stuff. So you actually have to like download the thing on your server wherever you're hosting it. Then once it has been downloaded, you have to make it active and then you have to connect your own domain. So like it requires some technical knowledge on how to point the domain to n8n so that your domain is connected to n8n, like whatever. Then you have to set up your reverse proxy if that does not make sense to you, like another complicated technical thing. Then you have to like basically like do a lot of stuff like SSL setup, whatever, tell people, like tell your browser like this is a safe place to go out, and like otherwise it will give you those warnings like attackers might try to steal your information and something. So yeah, self-hosting is the best way in my opinion, but obviously it's like kind of complex. Like I'm not very technical myself. You can like kind of navigate it if you use like AI, just like like I just asked ChatGPT whatever to help me with this, and they have like documentation as well on how you can run it on your own, like how you can self-host. So I gave like information using these docs to AI, whatever. You can also do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is kind of complicated, it is kind of complex. So yeah, that's how self-hosting works. Basically, n8n code is open source, anyone can access it, and you just like download the code and you run it on your own computers, your own servers. So like accessing the code is free, accessing the software, n8n, whatever, it's free, but you just have to pay for the infrastructure. You get unlimited access, and yeah, it's pretty freaking dope because it's very cheap, very affordable, and at the same time you get unlimited access, which is very good if you want to create something robust. And also you can scale it as you go. So if you want to like start small, you can just get like a less powerful server, and as you start using it more and more, and as your needs become more complex, then you can just simply upgrade the server. So you don't have to pay like a massive amount if you want to use like this much. And yeah, you can just keep on upgrading the server which you're running it on if you want to like get more access to the same. So a couple of tips for you to help you with this thing. If you hate complexity and don't mind paying like 0.1 to $0.2, which is like 1 to 2 cents a day, you can hire us to do it for you. So like if you have to get your own server, it's gonna cost you around like somewhere between like $7 to $10 to basically like run it on the cloud or something. Like it's gonna cost you around $7 to $10. That should get you like a pretty good quality server. Like that should give you a pretty nice thing, basically a pretty good infrastructure, and that won't lead to any problems or issues for you whenever you're running it, whatever. So yeah, it's gonna cost you around like $7 to $8 or like $10. I think I pay around $8.5 or $9 a month right now, and that's gonna be the cost. So if you don't want to go through the headaches of setting up, so you like the cost is going to be around $10 and you can pay us around $15, and obviously we are going to profit from this, but like we're going to profit like 0.1 to 0.2 cents a day, something like that, like something like not a zero, so like 2 cents, like 20-30 cents a day. So yeah, we're going to profit around this much a day if you actually hire us to do it for you. And but that's going to get rid of all the complexity for you. So if imagine like you pay like $10 a month if you want to like buy a server and you want to host it on your own, or you pay us like $15 a month and we will like buy the server for you, everything, and we'll set it up for you. So the only difference is like you pay us like $5 a month just for the part of us eating away your complexity again. Like that's the thing. If something is very easy to use, then obviously people charge more for it. If something is very difficult to use, then it's going to be cheaper. So we're just like eating away your complexity, and you just pay us like a very small fee for the same. So basically we can set it up for you on our own servers. We have already bought the servers. You can see like n8n.salesgen.com was working for me. It will be under like your own domain, so you don't have to like use my domain or something. And yeah, you basically don't have to like do any of it. We will set it up for you, and in 5 minutes you can get access to n8n, unlimited workflows, unlimited executions, everything. And yeah, it will gonna be activated on your own email, and we don't see like any of your workflows. So if you hire us to do it for you, like if you want to do it, like by the way, totally optional, you can like set it up on your own if you know actually what you're doing. But if you don't know, we just created it because a lot of people requested it. You can come here. It's $14.99 a month. So yeah, just like $15, a couple more than you doing it yourself. Imagine you buy this using the email which you use over here during the checkout process. We'll basically set up the thing on our servers, and we'll give you like the link. Okay, go to this link, and you can use that link to access n8n, which is going to be private for you, whatever, whenever. Now, if we open that link, we won't be able to see anything because you will be using your own email address to create an account in n8n. So whatever email address which you've already used for n8n to create an account, or even if you have not created an account, like I'll show you what I'm speaking about. So like n8n.salesgen.com is my n8n domain, right? But if you go over here, you cannot just log in. You have to like enter your email and your password, and this email and this password will be your exact email, and it will be like your exact password. So we don't actually have like access to it. I don't know like why it's not loading. Maybe I have like a lot of incognito tabs open, but you can like open this up and see it for yourself, like how it looks like. You basically have to enter your email and your password, and you try to use like n8n.salesgen.com. So yeah, it's going to be like completely private. You get unlimited workflows, executions, everything. You won't have any problem, and it's going to be like ready 5 minutes after you pay. So yeah, if you want to hire us to take care of all the headaches for like 0.1 to $0.2 a day, you can do this. Otherwise you can like go buy a server from any place like Google, Amazon, whatever. I'll say like don't buy cloud servers from Google or Amazon because it's very expensive. Just buy something known as a VPS, a virtual private server. If you know what I'm speaking about, you don't need to hire us. If you don't know, you probably should hire us. I'll just say like it's gonna be worth it because it's just like $5 a month extra, and it's like very easy. You don't have to deal with anything, literally nothing. We'll give you the link. Go there, enter your email account, create your password, whatever, and use it to get unlimited private access. You can invite your team members as well. So yeah, if you want to. So that's self-hosted. Basically, you take n8n's code, you run it on your servers, and you get access to it. Or you can hire us to do the same using this link. If you're watching this on YouTube, all of this is going to be in the pinned comment, whatever. After that, the third thing you can do is run locally. So this is absolutely free. Like that's what I was saying. So OBS, we can like download the app and run it on our computer, and it's using our own computer's infrastructure. It's using our RAM, it's using our memory to run it. And obviously that's free because we already have bought the computer wherever you're going to be using it. So similarly to like that, you can also run n8n on your computer, and you can like get unlimited access to the same for free because you already have the computer. So yeah, you can run the self-hosted version of your n8n on your computer instead of a server. So in the last step, you were buying a server to run the n8n whatever, but right now you can just use your own computer for the same. The only problem with this is like this is free. It sounds too good to be true. I know it's actually like true. I've not done this myself. I don't use it because like I use a laptop, and I obviously like close my laptop, I shut it down, whatever, and n8n stops working if your computer is down or your like computer crashes or it restarts. So it goes down. And like imagine like my laptop is off, and when I'm sleeping, like someone buys, and I have an n8n workflow where I have to actually deliver the products or the services using that. Like a lot of my softwares use n8n as a backend, so that whenever someone wants to like enrich, let's say, domains to find verified email addresses, so that's a software I have. Like it won't work if I'm hosting it on my computer because my computer is shut down. So that's why it does not work for me. I do not do it. But if you want to like run n8n for like a short period of time when you're just like using it, I think you can go ahead with this. Like it's gonna be free and you don't have to like pay anything or something. So yeah, the only problem is it stops working if you shut down n8n whatever. Now coming to the tutorial and how you can do it, like I found this YouTube video and it's
And
very
it
easy, very simple to use. So you can like,
isn't
just watch this video. So yeah, like he has completed it, like shown you everything. So you just have to like download this one app known as Docker, which is used for running n8n, and after that just install n8n. It's gonna do that, and then you can like access it over here. But it does say like localhost, as you can see, so it will lead to some issues because let's say you're trying to set up webhooks or whatever. If you don't understand what it means, it's totally cool. You probably don't need to worry about it, but as you go in the future, you might realize like there are some limitations with this. But if you're like starting out, it's absolutely fine to get started. So yeah, that's how you can run it locally. You can like watch this tutorial, not my video, not affiliated with him. If you buy anything from him and he like scams you or something, like don't come after me. I don't know this person, but I just found like this tutorial helpful, so I attached it over here. So those are the three ways of running n8n. Either you can run it on their cloud, on their own servers, easiest, but also the most expensive. If you want to save money, go here. And yeah, these are the docs on how you can basically import export workflow, so you can like get access to it for free as well by just creating unlimited free accounts. Or you can self-host, take their code which is open source and just run it on your own servers, your own computers. And yeah, you can refer to this documentation over here. Or if you want us to set this up for you, $15 a month instead of like $10 a month, which is like very affordable, like not a lot of money, not even like $1 a day, like 0.3, 0.2, $0.1 a day, something like that. Or you can run it on your computer if you don't want to use it a lot. The only problem is it stops working if your computer goes down. If you have any questions, reach out.